Hey guys, Vindicator Strikes Back always talked about how every government is managing the decline of the UK, and Pete Hitchens has often called it the obituary of the UK. His books are often, the obituary of how we've lost institutions and freedoms and everything else in the UK. And I was trying to look to see what people outside the UK thought of the UK at the moment, businesses and everything else, and try to wrap it up into something. One of the few times I'll read something out because I've tried to write a few things into one. But what I've got from it is the world looks at Britain from what I'm currently seeing right now with a mixture of pity, believe it or not, confusion and fear. You might call the museum effect, standing staring. For a long time, we were considered the slightly eccentric grandparent of the West. Now it looks like a museum where the staff is burning the exhibits to keep the lights on. The global perception is the UK has become a cautionary tale of controlled decline. What Ben said. The Online Safety Act, to the rest of the world, it looks like Britain is trying to out China, but with a polite accent. It's perceived by technical and civil liberty observers, which we've seen today, as a suicide note for the UK tech sector. And that's something that was already in trouble, but we started to grow new businesses and that's all going. No serious global company wants to operate in a jurisdiction where subjective harm is a legal standard. And that's something we've talked about many times, but it's an isolationist move masquerading as protection. Isolationist digital iron curtain, sorry. And the ratchet effect, like I talked to you about, is visible to everybody except us inside this bubble. We don't see it, and we see the next elections as a way of undoing everything. And that's where the biggest surrender to this power truly is.